tell them our coming out story. Well, I ain't got no fucking coming out story.
I mean, I don't really have a coming out story.
You have a coming out story.
So
let the people know, boo.
So, lesbian life for me started circa 2000 and some shit. I was like 21, so that's a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, because you was 38.
Christ. I'm not 38 yet. It's just slow your roll.
Her birthday is in...
Count. I know you counted.
Yeah.
It's 14 days.
Okay, it's 14 days, yeah.
Anyway. Libra!
Sit down.
October. OVO. Is there a sign for it? OVO?
No, sit down.
I should stop.
Sit down.
Somebody sent me a sweatshirt that says OVO. Anyway, so what was I saying? All right. Yeah, remember she gave you the preamble? Brain sieve. Right. So 2002 was when lesbian life started. Had one relationship that I kind of kept, under control, so to speak. My mom is a staunch Christian. Shout outs to Clover. And does not appreciate the lifestyle. Let's just be blunt about it. So it wasn't a situation where I was ever gonna be like, well, Mom, let me sit down and talk to you. Like, no, I'm just gonna live my life. You live over there, I live over here, and that's it. So anyway, dated somebody for a while.
No, you need to tell the story.
Oh gosh, why?
The people want to know, not me. The people want water.
All we're doing is talking about coming out, not
exactly how
initial...
you found out,
that's
yeah.
not okay. So
I got one of
all right. So 21, 22. Yeah, oh my gosh. Started interacting with a person who I did not know was a lesbian or living a lesbian lifestyle, because I can't say that a woman's a lesbian. Let me not say that, just in case you watch this. I can't say the woman is a lesbian anyway. So spent a lot of time with this particular person. They started to drop some comments to me, which sparked an interest. Now, from a very young age, I will admit, and I should have probably seen some signs, because I always used to play mommy and daddy, and I was always the daddy. Always the daddy, bring your honey bacon, candy kisses, God be with each other.
Like, I was always girls at 7.
Yes, I always was the daddy. Oh my gosh, they're gonna watch this tomorrow. Big papa. Anyway, so and I never had an issue admiring women, even as I dated men, which I did. It was always a situation where I was considered cool or whatever, because I never had any qualms about saying, you that girl look good, boy, or whatever the case may be. Like, you see that woman, blah, 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 and I point people out and be like, she looked good, and it would be, cool. Fast forward now, interacting with this particular woman who I had to spend a lot of time with in a,
particular environment.
Yes, in a particular environment. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about my spending time with this person.
8 to 5, motherfucker.
8 to 5. 8 to whenever, actually.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. So she started to drop some comments or whatever the case may be, and she brought up a particular topic one day and asked me if I've ever visited the Isle of Lesbos. And I was like, bruh, what's the Isle of Lesbos? And there was no smartphone for me to pick up immediately and start Googling to figure out what this thing was. So I asked her, like what that meant or whatever, and she told me to go read up on it. All right. Anyway, fast forward a little bit. Isle of Lesbos, the story behind that is it's an island where back in ancient Greece, only women inhabited, and obviously with only women inhabiting this place, you would develop relationships and love and whatever else among women. So once I caught wind of what that meant, I was like, okay, so it started the curiosity like going. Anyway, fast forward, she invited me to her apartment to watch, I don't know if it was Wimbledon, I think it was Wimbledon, not US Open, Wimbledon. And I went there. long story short, she kind of seduced me, and I did not run. So anyway, that progressed into however long a relationship. Fast forward now, that relationship ended, and obviously now I'm kind of waist deep in this lifestyle. Didn't go back to the guy, broke up with the guy.
Yeah, because she was with a man at the time.
I was. And I mean, I actually did try to see if I was like this gay person. I did try to like date guys in between that period, but it just didn't work out at all. Like I was so over the whole.
The last time you tried to have sex with a man, what happened?
Business.
Just asking for a friend.
Are you just asking?
Yeah, just asking for a friend.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, the people want to know.
The people.
They haven't seen the video yet, and they're like, yo, tell us.
Just let's say there was a fair amount of laughter and vexation of spirit. Laughter on my part, vexation of spirit on the guy's part, because it just didn't work out at all. But anyway, yeah. Fast forward again. Met somebody online. That person came to Barbados. That was a whole nother debacle. But people would. She had a very masculine persona, which is not something I was accustomed to. That's a whole. Listen, I'll have to do a video on that. I'll tell you what. Her name's. What's that? Say her name?
No, but I mean, you never tell me about that.
Yeah.
No,
I did. Oh Lord. Thought I did. Anyway, so.
I taught you do a lot of things.
Huh?
Nothing. Finish.
Right. So people started to see this person with me. She wasn't here for very long, and it wasn't a situation where we were dating or anything. She was just here. People saw me with this person and started to tell my mother about it. So one day I'm at work and my mother calls me, and she's like, "What is this I'm hearing about you and being a lesbian or whatever the case may be?" And I just got really pissed off. Like I was annoyed. There's a whole lot of history between my mother and I as well. I just got annoyed and I screamed out to her, "Mommy, I'm gay!" Like, leave me alone or whatever the case may be. And that's how I came out to my mother. Fast forward a bit, my father, when I have a fast forward, it's just considering my father, the relationship I have with my father. My father was a very laid back guy, and I think I have taken on his personality a lot. But he was always of the mindset that once I was good and once I was happy, that was all that mattered. We never had a conversation about my sexuality, who I had, didn't have, whatever the case may be. He just asked me, "Are you happy?" And I told him I'm happy. And he was like, "Well, as long as you're happy, I'm good." And that was the end of that. So that was my coming out story. What about you?
I don't have any, because I don't give a fuck like that.
Yes, you do.
I got a story?
Of sorts. Yeah, you kind of talked about it in the first video.
You mean like to my grandmother with you?
But that's coming out.
Like, I deal with girls before you.
I know. I'm just saying that coming out is not necessarily, you can tell them how you knew you were gay. That's a wonderful story. And then you can talk about.
I wasn't gay.
Pardon? You were not gay? So you can tell them how you were bisexual then. Does that work better for you?
There's nothing there. Ain't none labels, bitch. I don't give a fuck like that.
So then this video is pointless because
it was yours.
I'm of the same opinion, but that's not fair.
I did not have a coming out story. I do not have a coming out story. Sorry. I had a family friend, really close to the family. She's probably gonna watch this. Hi. And oh shit, they're calling your number. And one day she was drunk. And the time I was young. I'm not gonna say what age.
Wait a minute. As Beatrice would say, "Come out things."
And I was saying, "Let me try." At first I hated her. That's how most of my relationships started. Well, not relationships as in the person I'm with or anything. Friendships, anything like that. I usually hate you before I don't know why. Because people don't take the time to get to know me. Everybody thinks that I'm a bitch without... Huh? Why you do that? everybody thinks I'm a bitch without getting to know me. So she probably thought that she was really mean. She was horrible as fuck. Anyway, and then she got calm.
Say it, tell me that.
Yes, I hated her. Yes, I tell you. Yeah. Anyways, she was okay after a while. After we got to know each other, and I was like, let me see what's going on here. And I saw, and I was like, oh,
What did you say?
what was going on there
What do you mean by
on that side
What does that mean?
of life? So it was something we continuously did for a short amount of time until she moved away. Then there were others. Nothing serious though. I would say she was my first serious relationship with a lady. You're not really a young lady.
OMG! What am I?
But you're a man.
You know I'm not. You know I'm not.
She's a bitch.
You know I'm not.
It's more man.
You like to bitch me. Anyway, right.
Oh my god. Anyways, yes. So, but I think, as I told y'all, well, who didn't watch the intro should go watch it. As I was explaining, like everybody just, cause as I said, she kidnapped me.
I did not.
And it was not her home. My granny is stupid. One car coming, one, everything. As I said, when she first came to my house, it was like, Granny, meet my lesbian friend.
I didn't even know you said that to the lady.
One car picking me
Most
up.
people do not immediately say that girl is a gay girl who only deals with women. They don't say that because I'm not staunch but I'm like what do you call it?
A bitch.
Oh my god. Somebody comment and tell her these terms are not okay. What do you call them, babe?
I don't know, but she wears heels. She does her nails all the time.
Oh shit.
Whatever it is, you a bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She no, she a bitch. She's not a bitch. She's a sweetheart. She's a little soft. And as y'all see, hair is always done, nails done. Well, not now.
Nails are natural.
And she wears heels. But anyway, I don't know why I said that. I just said, Granny, meet my lesbian friend. But this same car that she showed up in sat outside my house plenty of nights until 2 and 3 a.m. Like,
True. That's true.
what do you think? And my granny is a person, she gets up at night, like, to look around the house. She goes upstairs.
Especially if she knows you're not home.
Yes.
I'm sure she probably
not
would.
inside, not home, but not inside.
Right.
She just checks around the house. I know she probably knew, but anyways, obviously the talk got her wrong because, as I said, I would take pictures, I would post them, do everything. And she's to the age, like, some of my aunt's friends, Arlene, we talking about you. They probably share the same friends, which I told you from the beginning, remember?
Yeah.
So it got her wrong. I know people would go, plus they got these fucking idiots where my grandmother is from, like, I had to curse somebody. Let me leave it at that. So they probably just walk around the street talking like, oh, she's a lesbian, she got a lesbian girl and stuff like that. If I post pictures with her, he would be saying negative stuff about her. So I had to blast him. And the blast not easy.
My heartstring, always ready.
Anyways, right, so obviously you got back to her and I was like, you know what? That lady's my heart. My family, so as I said, I love them, but granny, we're talking about straight up heart. My granny is cool as fuck. Like, she, as I said, she loved her even before she knew. So I was like, I can just tell she can either choose to say, well, that's your life. She didn't ask, like, are you happy? Why you choose to go with a woman? It feel like the same? No. And she went down the line. Normal parent, I should say. It was either that or she's like, oh no, you can't be a lesbian. And my granny is not that type of person. And she would never do that to me. Even as she thought her at first, she would never like push me away. And I knew that. I don't know the outcome. So it was like, here we're going on, granny. That's my girlfriend. We lived together. This was like month 3. month 2, month 3. We live together. This is what it is. She treat you different?
Nope. Miss Hall for the win.
Then I introduce her to my great
Her
granny.
family are a bunch of very genuine people. I must say that. I appreciate them for that.
Everybody, well, I introduced you to the others, but they just saw her like it was like this all the time, like going on there. We together, like I ain't leaving her out for nobody. I don't care what people say. And I said, I don't give a fuck like that. But that's it for me. Like I don't have an interesting story like her.
My story's not that interesting.
It is.
My mother calling me and me shouting.
No, how you find out that you was a lesbian? We really didn't want nobody coming out. I just wanted to tell the world. How you find out? It was kind of funny. You don't think like
your story is also interesting. It's just that you left out very pertinent parts of your story. But God is love.
Anyways, guys, that was our story. And that's how Fabian came out. Because as y'all see, I ain't Hannah coming out. Because I don't give a fuck like that.
I'm not out though. Like I'm so much in. You know what? I never really cared either. Maybe that's similar.
You care. You care.
No.
She's
When I say
very
I don't
soft.
care, I've never ever hid my life from anybody. I've never made apologies.
Really?
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 For
You
my
didn't
life?
really hide us in a
No.
way? You did. In the first video, you admitted. Because you said you didn't know about me and stuff like that.
No. I'm saying I've never hid my lifestyle, so everybody and their mother knows Fabienne Barker, Major Barker child, Clover Barker child. Sorry, Clover. Oh my God. Is a gay girl. She's deal with women. That's not a secret. That's a known fact. It's just that nobody's ever had a conversation with me about it. And like I told you being you, I was not sure what your stance was. That's what I told you. But I never hid anything. I can't hide it. How the hell I can hide it?
Anyways, guys, thanks for listening after her little rant. You know what we say? If you're gonna say dumb shit,
don't say shit at all.
bitch.
At all.
I'm just kidding.
Just
kidding.
Just don't say
If
it.
you want to say dumb shit and you want me to say bad stuff to you, I hurt your feelings. Say it! I welcome you! Come on! But we endorse good shit. We endorse it. Say something nice, leave a comment. You know?
Positive vibes, babe.
Yes.
Just positivity.
Yes.
Don't bring
That's what we aim for.
negativity.
And we're
If you're gonna
we're
say
not really
something
doing this
dumb,
for y'all likes, to be honest.
don't
We're doing this to vlog our lives, document our
say-
lives, memories. That's all it's about. Memories.
It's
For us to sit down and show my son. Show my son.
not my son.
No, my son.
Just your son.
Yeah.
So
Well-
not my kid.
You hear what I say? You're not listening.
Not my.
You don't hear it. Don't act like man deaf.
Alrighty. We'll see
Anyways,
about that.
guys, thanks for listening. Like, share,
Thank you.
subscribe. SUB scribe.
See ya.
Gang. Chop City. We out here.
We out here.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, you from the Bronx,
I
bitch.
tried.
You should know a gang sign or something like that.
A gang sign?
Some kind of
I'm
sign.
a decent Bronx person.